Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Can't actually see confidence rising in a unit. You can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the type. I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Smith here, an audible at the line. Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Geno now to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
DK Metcalf.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This goes out wide from Mixon.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
The Bengals hit a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Again, it's Mixon. Ooh, with a juke. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Burrow looking to pass. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
On 1, ready? 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
Now it's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Smith Jr., a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again especially since they lost the last time out.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Great pickup by Walker. It was the second back off the board in the 2022 draft. But he was first among rookies in carries, yards, and touchdowns, and was the Rookie of the Year runner-up.
Smith, and this throw finds Smith and Jigba.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 49-yard line.
Just beating the play clock, Smith. And incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Geno. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
He completes it to Boyd. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
26-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Joe Mixon, his first rushing touchdown of the year.
And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Kevin McPherson, the
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
A give for Walker running right.
And some room to maneuver. And now off to the races, down the right side.
Inside the 20.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 75 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the 1st down.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Everyone in the NFL is looking for mismatches. And T. Higgins' size and speed at receiver, that allows him to have those type of mismatches against most defenders. 6'4", ability to flat-out fly. They can use him everywhere, including in the slot. He's a dangerous playmaker and a big-time producer in the red zone.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here. but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Here we go. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready?
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mixon is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Now Burrow changing the look. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Jason Blair is to kick off for Seattle.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals drive about to get going. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Pushing through the contact. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Running left is Walker. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry up.
Cam Taylor-Britt on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup.
Play action. It's Smith. Short throw to Dissly. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First target, first catch, and a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On first down, it's Smith. Outright to Smith and Jigba. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Number 11, Jackson Smith and Jigba. A gain of 22 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Smith on first down. He completes this to Walker. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 110 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll try for the first with Walker. Well, they needed 2. They can only get 1. Fourth down. They snap it to Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. First down. Here's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for the first down. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Second and 6.
Burrow on play action. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air again, Burrow. His throw incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10. Burrow will throw. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From midfield now, Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Chase, the motion man right. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly is the wrong one to run into. Very nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here we go. Now a 2nd and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase,
a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
In motion goes the tight end. To throw is Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
He's still on his feet.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Ken Walker
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Now it's Burrow. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the 1st down.
A handoff running left, Mixon. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
69 yards rushing for him now to this point. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Here's 1st down.
On 1st down, Smith.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation. This is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Walker.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Smith.
And this is caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Seahawks 28, Bengals 21. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
12.
Burrow. That's complete to Chase.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Here's
5.
Burrow. Complete to Boyd.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Now Burrow.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go, 1st and goal. To throw, Burrow.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Throwing, Burrow. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. McPherson on for the extra point.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
McPherson on for the point after.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
This one all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Walker to start the drive. And 5 yards, not going to cut it here. That clock continues to run.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 2nd down. Smith's going to throw it.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And that was ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had...
So it's the Seahawks who are going to get the first crack at things. They'll possess it to start things off here in overtime.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
First throw here in overtime for Smith.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Play action. It's Smith on the move to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
On third down, here's Walker.
Well, he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
197 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. Back to Walker on first down.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never went crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And going right back to Walker.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all tied. And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Smith.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes.
Down the right sideline. So not only the interception, but now they've got it first and goal after the pick. And, I mean, heck, Charles, they could go ahead and trot out the kicking team here and win it.
They absolutely could, but what I would do is hand it off inside a couple of times and make sure my running back has both hands over the football, body covering it, and I kick it on third down. That way, if something goes awry with the snap, we still have fourth down to try it again and win the ball game.
Another try for Mixon. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many